Today on Drawbli,
we are looking at the art of SevenSeven.
Hey, I'm Ben.
And I'm Abby.
And we are drawing together because art is better with friends.
So click the subscribe button if you're new around here.
And let's check out some awesome art from SevenSeven.
So all I could get from their art station is a description of a free portrait artist, which perhaps lost in translation something more like freelance artist?
Oh yeah, maybe. That might be some kind of translation issue. But I wanted to share this artist with you because they have some really cool concept designs for all sorts of different creatures that would be in the same universe. Like all of this ship with the tentacles coming out of it, all of it, so cool.
Yeah, the lighting too on this. I love all like the hot pink, like kind of glowing from within.
Their color choices on every single one of these artworks is amazing.
Yeah, that is totally immaculate. Look at the lighting just on his arm there that kind of reflects back up onto the face of the creature. That is amazing.
I've been reading about color lately in our Color and Light book. I can't remember the name of the writer right now. I'll maybe include it in the description if I remember later. But I've been learning a lot about how color works, and no color exists in a vacuum. Color always exists next to other colors, and that's like a huge influence on how those colors appear to the viewer.
We will have to remember that when we buy a house and go about decorating it.
We will.
This is gorgeous. I love the teal in this setting with the dark blue background.
I think their combination of just warm and cool tones is really striking. I've been trying to get in that mindset myself of just not thinking of colors in terms of like all the individual colors, but just thinking of like warms and cools and how I can kind of use those together.
I just love how every element of this, like the more, like you can't zoom in on a part of this and not be impressed by some small aspect of hue shift from one area to another.
Yeah, like look at is this supposed to be smoke? It looks like it's kind of coming off his arm. I don't know if it's supposed to be like flesh peeling off of him.
Ethereal magic stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. It looks awesome though, super cool. And then I love, I'm a big fan of the selection lasso, although I've strayed from it maybe slightly, but like look at all these hard shapes in the hair and the pants and on the skin.
Yeah.
So cool.
That is really, really nice. It looks so nice too. I love like the slight noise layer over everything that you can just barely pick up on that seems to soften everything out just a little bit.
Yeah, noise is a great way if people don't use it at the end to just make something feel a little less digital. And then I love the storytelling that they bring with their art here, like with this character with these phantoms. I don't know, this looks like a bale of hay, like a scarecrow phantom of some kind.
Cool.
All the worlds that they create are just so magical and interesting and fun to look at.
Yeah, that's amazing. That is so amazing. I wonder how old they were when they got started.
But yeah, I really like their shape design as well. A lot of these big, chunky shapes, which speaks to me in terms of the styles that I typically gravitate toward. I'm not personally a fan. I don't know about you. I can appreciate like a lot of high detail information in an artwork, but a lot of the time I feel like it kind of gets lost on the viewer simply because the fact that people aren't looking at it for that long.
Well, and I feel like something that makes, art so attractive is how much room we have for our brains to kind of fill in the missing pieces.
Yeah, that as well, yeah, for sure.
Which is, why we like a sketch so much, or part of why.
Yeah, it's definitely a huge part of it. Wow, this piece, like this little character at the bottom is so cool. I did not see that earlier when I was looking through these. I love that. That is awesome.
Yeah, that is really, really nice.
Yeah, the flow of the hair there is super cool too. But yeah, just talking about shape design more, like look at these different like little hatchets, sickles, whatever you want to call those.
Weapons in their world. That's really cool. Those are awesome.
Yeah, and so obviously here on the right, like a circular, middle boxy over here, maybe like more sharp triangular is like the idea. But yeah, like kind of just all fundamental ideas. Super cool.
Yeah, those are awesome.
It's cool to see that like on the small level there, on the small scale for just like one object.
Yeah, this is awesome. This like tells a whole story, but it's like, it's not just like written out, you know, like, oh, and then these guys attacked. It's like told in these layers, like this foreground background element. That is such a cool thing to do.
Yeah, really cool composition as well for a lot of these. Also, like, I love when artists can make the composition of their different designs, like for a page like this here, look amazing. I love this kind of stuff. Like, even just the subtle, like, oh, they could have just put like the different house hut shapes here, but to put like that background random polygonal shape behind each one makes it so much more interesting.
It's such like a nice professional touch, you know, like this person, they know what they're doing, they know how to make it look finished and good. Here we've got another of that kind of framed piece here. I get a very much like, we want you to join the army vibe from this one.
And I will. Based on this artwork, if this was Uncle Sam, I'd be joining the military. Yeah. More of the same thing, which feels like a little crappy to say, like, oh, more of the same thing, but yeah, like, these are just incredible.
Yeah, I love their use of like the bright orange. I feel like I've seen that in a lot of their pieces now, whether that's
oh really?
like a highlight
yeah,
color,
you're right.
They do seem to add a lot of that. And
I'm telling you, it's that warm and cool contrast.
Yeah, I love like the big vibrant purple hues. Oh yeah.
Even here, like on this character, you know, I feel like it's mainly warm, but probably if you were to sample like those grays on the face, they're probably still like in the warm spectrum, but they feel cooler because of the desaturation. And even that subtle gradient on the shirt there, super cool.
Oh yeah, going from like the blue to purple.
Yeah, not to mention the expression sheet, like
oh my gosh,
they're all super cool.
Like they know what they're doing.
Yeah. Here's like another example of shape design, like blocky, triangular, more round.
This artist is very good at shape design. Not just saying, hey, I'm gonna draw a round creature, but like, I don't know, they clearly know exactly what they're doing.
I've done an exercise like that with silhouetted shapes a while back, and I've actually found it very helpful. That might be something fun to try. Like, we take an animal and we try applying like a shape, like circle, square, triangle to them.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Like, it doesn't have to be a traditionally round or square animal, just something.
Yeah, and we take that and play with it. That would be a fun challenge. I like that idea.
I like how in this piece, the emphasis is a lot more on like angles and corners, whereas the previous one felt a lot more based around curves.
Very true. Man, their color choices are just
everything. Like these cool designs, like the walking mushroom, the strange, like really scary wizard thing.
He is so cool. I love him.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, those are amazing. Yeah. Absolutely amazing.
And then, like, you know, just something incredibly detailed and refined, just to show off their rendering skills here.
Yeah, they seem to have a handle on all aspects of art.
And if you want to have a handle on all aspects of art, click that like and subscribe button.
And check out Brush Club at the link below in the description.
And this is the part where we say...
Goodbye.
Goomba. Abby, what shape would your handle on art be?
It would be diamond shape.
Diamond shape.
And if you turn it on its side, square.
Oh,
What about
okay.
yours?
Mine would be kind of like a rock climbing, like little boulder shape. So I'd have something fun to like grip. You know, I'd work on my grip for climbing.
Bright and colorful. I like it.
Yeah.